Let's learn how to fill a form in French with Madame Camille. So today we have a library membership form and we are going to decode each element of this form to understand how to fill it. So the first one is La Bibliothèque. La Bibliothèque, which means library. The next one is Fiche d'inscription. Fiche d'inscription, which means registration form. Information personnelle. Information personnelle, which means personal information. No, no, which means surname. Prénom, prénom, which means first name. Now let's see the abbreviations. The first one is double ME, which is Madame for Mrs. MLLE, which means Mademoiselle, Miss, and M means Monsieur, which is for Mr. The next one is date de naissance. Date de naissance, which means date of birth. Sex, which means gender. Adresse, adresse, which means address of your home. Numéro de téléphone, numéro de téléphone, which means your phone number. Code postal, code postal, which means pin code. Profession, profession, which means profession or occupation. Étudiant, étudiante, which means student. Professor, professor, which means teacher. Retraité, retraité, which means retired. And autre, autre, which means other professions. Tranche d'âge, tranche d'âge, which means age groups. Pièces à fournir, pièces à fournir, which means documents required. Une pièce d'identité, une pièce d'identité, which means identity document or ID. Un justificatif de domicile, which means the address proof. Quittance de téléphone ou quittance d'électricité, which means telephone or electricity bill receipt. The next one is une photo d'identité. Une photo d'identité, which means passport size photo. Les tarifs réduits. Les tarifs réduits, which means reduced rates. Carte d'étudiant. Carte d'étudiant, which means student ID card. Certificat d'enseignant. Certificat d'enseignant, which means teaching certificate. And the last line, j'atteste que les renseignements mentionnés ci-dessus sont exacts, reconnais avoir pris connaissance du règlement et m'engager à le respecter. Which means I certify that the information mentioned above is correct, acknowledge having read the regulations, and undertake to comply with them.